Do these PlayStation 5 Xbox games actually look next gen? Question mark. I don't care what they look like. Are they fun games to play? Starfield may have skipped Xbox before ZeniMax acquisition. What the? I don't care. Everybody's on the Call of Duty Activision thing right now. Activision tells employees FTC claims are factually weak and legally a stretch. Legally a stretch, chat. So, I thought the Blizz thing was given the okay already. No, it's been going back and forth between the EU. The EU didn't care for it, but everybody else on the planet is fine with it. So now we're just dealing with the United States and the FTC going through nitpicking. So that's when Sony lawyers are going to go in there and they're going to be like, dude, they're going to have an exclusive. Yeah. Literally, everyone is basically dogpiling on Xbox, who admitted they lost the console wars. You're basically kicking them when they're down. They're trying to get a hand up now, and you're like, get him! You know, it's like, he's already dead. You know, like, bro, just let him do whatever. Who cares? People working at Activision are not for it. I don't know. Get a different job then? I mean, what the hell? It's like, that goes above the workers at this point. This is multi-billion-dollar deals between, you know, uber conglomerates of wealth, you know? As much as I respect workers, they quite literally have no say in this. They really don't, you know? That's like if somebody buys Walmart or Walmart buys Target. The Target employees aren't going to be happy about that. But they got no say over it. I mean, go on strike, you know, voice your opinion. But generally, what's going to happen is going to happen. It ceased to be, if that makes any sense, the concept of, here's the thing, and I hate this, but the concept of workers' rights is slowly getting smushed down and squished into all these tiny little variables and guidelines and stuff like that. And it's like, how many people here work almost to the point of full time yet don't have any health care? Yeah. Because they make sure you don't work full-time hours, so they're not legally obligated to give you health care. That's what's happening, and it's going across the board. It doesn't matter. So either rules have to change, which means everybody's got to complain to actual government, because businesses won't care. Businesses will basically steamroll over their workers until legally they can't. So, yeah, unionize. That's a slow roll, you know, and people are going to starve to death before that happens, you know. And then you look at unions, you know how much dues they get? It's like a quarter of your paycheck. But you're guaranteed a raise. Yeah, but the raise doesn't go past the 25% that they want. Hypothetically, you'll get a 10% raise every year. You got to wait 2.5 years before you make a profit, and then they raise their dues. Either way, here's the thing. If you're a worker, which we all are, somebody has their hand in your pocket. Taking your money. Taking your money, taking your money, taking your money. That includes streamers. Everybody gets a cut. Twitch gets a cut. YouTube gets a cut. This gets a cut. That gets a cut. Cut. Transaction fee. Everybody. Everybody has their hand in your wallet. All the time. Every day. Even if you work for yourself. All the time. Yeah? Dude, no, because I've met people who are part of a union, and they're like, dude, it's like 15% of my paycheck is going towards a union that gets me like a 10-cent raise every year. I will have to work for 10 years to make a profit, but then they're going to raise their due rates anyway. So I'm just like, it's almost pointless. Remember when we talked about the shell game, the other stream? Yeah, this is it. They're taking your money. We'll help you out, but we'll need a little bit of your money. But wait, you're taking my money, but not as much as them. They're the bad ones. We're here to help. Get them. They're the bad ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are bad. All right. Okay, give me a little bit of your money. But wait, didn't we just fight so I could get more money? We did. And that's what you pay us for. But I'm not making any more money. No, technically on paper you are. You just got a, 10% raise, but 15% of my check goes to you. So technically, I'm still losing 5%. Yeah, but they're treating you bad. We're fighting for you. How? There's just people going through your wallets every day. It's all a load of crap. It's sleight of hand and it's a shell game. It is. You'd have better luck making money at a casino at this point. Just go to the blackjack table. There you go. You have a chance there. It said even say that, but it's quite literally true. Nobody is for the worker anymore. And with AI coming out, seriously, with AI, self-driving, everything, a company, hypothetically like Walmart, will invest $1 billion into making things more automated than investing $200 million in their employees' health care. Because long term, they won't have to pay health care. They won't have to pay workers. It'll all be automated. That's it. Anybody hear about, Amazon drivers wanting to strike? No, because even a common person is like, well, I hope that doesn't ruin Prime Day. Yeah, it is what it is. It's all going to be automated. It's all going to be AI. And we let this happen because we wanted convenience, But now that it's coming for us, we're all inconvenient about it, We're like, wait, now I'm inconvenienced because I can't buy anything. Well, you should have said something before, AI and everything else steamroll over every other industry. Oops. I mean, Dude, even streamers are being replaced by AI. Come on, dude. It's ridiculous. I don't know. But, unions, they're allegedly there to help. But I find more people who have to pay into unions end up losing more money. And I guess it depends on the union and how they're contractually working. But God, it's like, what's the point of job security if all your money is going to somebody else? And even your grandfather, when he did union stuff and was like part of unions, he's like, I don't know what they're doing for me, And this is like old school unions, we're talking about like Jimmy Hoffa era, that kind of thing. It was like, he didn't know what they were doing. Like I just kept hearing stories. They're trying to help the workers, but I don't know how, that was his take on it. They say they're for us, yet I haven't benefited from them. So, and again, that was old school. So you don't, as a kid, you don't understand any of it, back then. So, yeah. Well, I mean, why do you think jobs have such a high turnover rate now? Nobody can stay at a job for a really long time because everybody gets shifted and bumped around. Nobody's making a livable wage. Nobody's getting health care because everybody's part-time or worse. Freelance contractor. What does that mean? Well, we give you a little money if you do things. So no healthcare, no dental, no nothing. I'm basically on my own. Yep. Some things never change. That's just the way it is. Yeah, but it shouldn't be, This is the thing. And then it's like, economics inevitably goes into politics, which I hate talking about. But there needs to be a stronger, God, you don't even want to say intervention on a political level to get workers a livable wage. Because then it's like, big government coming in. A livable wage isn't difficult. At least it shouldn't be, But, people do need to live, I don't know. Doesn't seem too much to ask. People, because look, most people are working their butts off more than they ever have. Yet they don't, between 2 and 3 jobs, still don't make a minimum wage, like a livable wage. And I don't understand it. There's this person at the supermarket who works like a full 8 hours and then has a night job. And I'm like, wait, if you're working full time here, why would you need like a night job? Well, I got bills to pay. How many bills do you have? That kind of thing. Trillionaires shouldn't be a thing. Again, I'm one of those people where it's like the dispersion of, redispersal. Well, oh God, I can't even say my words. Redistribution of wealth above a certain amount is perfectly acceptable to me, But then again, it's like half these trillionaires can't even say that they're trillionaires because on paper they are, but it's not a realized gain because they haven't sold any assets. They have a net worth, but it's not an actual worth. So like Elon's worth billions and billions and trillions of dollars, but not until they sell stuff. Hypothetically, it's like having a Pokemon collectible, on your shelf. It's worth $500, but not until you sell it. It has a value. It's worth something, but you're not taxed on it. You're not taxed on it until you sell it, So that means it's an unrealized profit. So, billionaire shame. I would love to be a billionaire because I would like to help people with that money. I wouldn't want to sit on it like, some dragon, hoarding its gold. It's like nobody needs that much money. Nobody does. I would not be able to sleep at night being a billionaire when I know there are people starving. I would not be able to do that. I know I've noticed that anytime I donate and I tell my accountant, oh, I donated this amount of money, they're like, it wouldn't even matter. I'm like, well, why not? It's like, because it's only $100. I'm like, but that's a lot to me, but not to the government. They don't care. So I can't get a tax write-off even though I tried to help people. Nope. I'm like, well, why am I donating? He's like, I don't know. Why are you? You're wasting money. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of a deterrent, but I still do it just because. Yeah.